Yo, dude, here we are. Yo, NOVAC, dude. Yo. Yo, NOVAC's so cool, dude. McBride house. Dusty McBride.
Hey, in from out of town, ain't you? Name's Dusty.
What do you do here at NOVAC?
Oh, I tend to my ranch. That's about it. Alice will tell you, I don't get out a whole lot.
How's business lately?
You must mean what's left of it. Somebody's been attacking our animals at night. We're down to less than half of what we had a few weeks back.
Tell me about what you know about the attacks.
Every night around midnight, Alice and I wake up to some crazy hollering and gunshots. You'd think the world was ending all over again. But it's just one animal each night. They don't take it or carve it up or nothing. Just leave it there, all full of holes.
I'll see if I can catch whoever's responsible.
We'd be grateful, especially if you find them before they get my whole stock. But don't go getting yourself killed over it. Alice and I'll find a way to make do. Always have.
Looking for a man in a checkered coat. Have you seen anyone like that?
Can't say I have, but we usually keep to ourselves down here. You might have more luck up by the motel. Maybe ask Jeannie Mae. Nothing happens in this town that she don't know about. She'll be up in the lobby most days.
Whoa, there we go. Did you get a look at the attacker?
Beg your pardon, mister, but them two-headed beeves ain't worth getting shot over. Not to mention what would happen if half of what NOVAC says is true. Best we can hope is that whoever's doing this will move on or get tired of it. I just hope it happens while we still got animals left. Whoever it is, I don't think they're from around town. Seems like they've taken to shooting from the west side.
Goodbye.
So long.
What's up,
Look
Alice?
who's here. What brings you here?
What can you tell me about the attacks on your ranch?
Well, it's the strangest thing. Last time it happened, I could swear I heard someone cry out for help. Sounded like a big fella. But when we finally got up the gumption to go look outside, all we found was our cattle. And I know what they sound like when they get upset. I can't imagine what went on. Dusty can probably tell you more about it.
What do you think of the people who live here?
Oh, we keep to ourselves for the most part. Try not to pry. I think Jeannie Mae gets bothered that we aren't more sociable. But it's just our way. Ain't that we don't appreciate what she's done, managing this town like she has, but I worry she feels that way anyhow. Not that there ain't others who pry around here. That NOVAC was skulking around our yard last week. I thought he was our cow killer. Was about to lash him with our bullwhip till I saw who it was. He's harmless, though. Part of me wishes I could see things like he sees them, all full of mystery.
How did NOVAC get his name?
I'm not sure who started it. It wasn't a very nice name, but he took to calling himself by it, so we all had to. I don't even remember what his real name is. Anyway, I think it comes from that expression that people say when you're crazy, that not all of your dogs are barking. Poor NOVAC.
Just wanted to meet you.
Oh, well, I'm Alice, and you've already met my beau, Dusty. He's sweet, ain't he? I don't care what my mama said. I know how to pick 'em. We set up this ranch years back when NOVAC was just getting settled. But now, with all the danger on I-15, folks are starting to come through here from all over. NOVAC might just be the next Nevada boomtown. Nice of you to visit.
All right. Cattle disappearing at night. Said up to the west.
Hey, what can I do for you?
Oh, I'm hurt. I need help, Doc.
That's not so bad. I'll have you looking as good as new. I mean, what are the chances of me botching another routine procedure in the same day?
Okay, fix me. Here's the caps.
All right, I'll just get my scalpel here. And, did I leave that sitting outside? Well, you know what? Free tetanus shot.
Ha!
What can I do for you?
Need medical supplies.
Yeah, and I need sterile medical supplies. But let's see what I have with me.
Wow. Testy. Okay. Now what way are you on? Okay, so quests. Put that away. Items. Alright, Dustin McBride wants you to take a look at the nightly shootings of livestock, which he says tend to occur around midnight. The Brahmin pen at that time would be the best way to catch the culprit. Time is it? It is 2:27 a.m.
Blinky sounds.
Okay. Oh. Note added. Alright, most of what is recorded here is a mess of incomprehensible psychotic gibberish. It seems to express a general frustration towards a set of Brahmin who are allegedly keeping the author awake at night by screaming inside his head whenever he closes his eyes. Yeah, that's probably the guy who's killing all the cows. I would say. I think I'm going to let them know. I think I'm going to go tell them real quick. I know it's late. They're still up.
Find anything?
No one is going to attack your corral from now on.
Well, I don't know how you've done it, but I do know how I can thank you. Please take this, compliments of Alice and myself. And help yourself to anything in that freezer over yonder. We got more steaks in there than we'd be able to eat in a year.
Nice.
So long.
Yo, Novak accepted. Folks have come to accept you for a helpful nature. Cool. And then May Crawford's house. Yeah, so 16, so 8 to get to level 1 and then another 8 to get to the level 2, right? But hey, 5x5 is a heck of a lot of mining, but you can probably get there relatively easy. What's up, Jeannie Mae?
Is everything all right? Awful late to be dropping in unexpected.
Oh. Goodbye. Ooh, what do we got here? Little mess tent. Brahmin. Mercenaries. And here is Novak. So this is... Ooh, traveling merchant.
Hey there.
Oh, I meant you. What's up, dude? Barrel aid, miscellaneous. That's someone's stuff. Okay. Oh, these cool little rocket rides. Oh, here we go. Workbench. All right, and then reloading bench. Oh, okay. So conversion MFC to SEC. Okay. Okay, and then there we go. And then what does this one take? E-cell. Okay. Cool, there we go. Alright, so breakdown. Here we go. Yeah, we'll take a lot more 556 if we can. Yo, why do we have a lot of 9mm casings? 308. That's okay. Oh, lots of duct tape. Oh, lots of stuff to make. Let's see. And then Carson, you said you got one upgrade and a few side grades. What you needed mostly were the crests, so you're upgrading all your stuff at the moment. That's really chill. Like, I love doing it. I love doing tons of... Yo, is this Victor?
Howdy, partner. Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs.
What are you doing in NOVAC?
Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
So what's the story with this place?
NOVAC? Nice enough place, I suppose, but between you and me, when I rolled into town, my skin started to itch. Watch yourself.
Nice to see a friendly face out here.
Likewise, friend, likewise. Is there anything old Vic can do you for?
Could use a bed and some supplies.
Well, this ain't New Vegas, but I reckon you can find what you need here. Try the office out front.
You said the men that jumped me were headed this way, right?
No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The NOVAC folk usually see anyone traveling this way.
Could use another gun at my side.
That's a mighty fine offer, but I'm gonna need to conserve my strength if I'm gonna make it all the way to New Vegas. I'm sure you do just fine without old Vic slowing you down.
Goodbye.
Be seeing you.
Yep. And I think this was... Yeah. Spot out this way. Let's see if we can... Oh, the Dino gift shop. Oh, this is tight. First aid. Nah, NOVAC's cool. We don't gotta take stuff from him. Oh, what's up, Boone?
God damn it. Don't sneak up on me like that. What do you want?
Expecting visitors?
Yeah, I guess maybe I am. But not like you. Huh. Maybe it should have been you I was expecting all along. Why are you here?
Well, if you're looking for someone in particular, I could tip you off if I see them.
Yeah, well, you see anybody wearing Legion Crimson or a lot of sports equipment, you just let me know. You still haven't answered my question.
Just wanted to check out the view.
I think you better leave.
Just making friendly conversation.
I don't have friends here.
Well, I'm not from here.
No. No, you're not, are you? Maybe you shouldn't go. Not just yet.
Why's that?
I need someone I can trust. You're a stranger. That's a start.
What do you want me to do?
I want you to find something out for me. I don't know if there's anything to find, but I need someone to try. My wife was taken from our home by Legion slavers one night while I was on watch. They knew when to come and what route to take, and they only took Carla. Someone set it up. I don't know who.
Oh, dude, that sucks. You're trying to track down your wife?
My wife's dead. I want the son of a bitch who sold her.
What do I do if I find this person?
Bring him out in front of the nest here while I'm on duty. I work nights. I'll give you my NCR beret to put on. It'll be our signal so I know you're standing with him. And I'll take care of the rest. I need to do this myself.
I'll see what I can do to help you out.
Good. I'll make it worth your while. And one more thing. We shouldn't speak again. Not until it's over. No one in town knows that I know what happened to my wife. Best they never know. Or the Legion will be after me next.
How do you know your wife is dead?
I know, all right. That's all you need to know.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Well, he was rude, but he's got a tragic backstory. Okay. And so let's see here. All right. So to the Gibson scraps yard in NOVAC. Okay. Ask around NOVAC for information about who kidnapped the wife. Send someone in front of Dinky Dinosaur upon the beret. Okay. Let's see here.
How you Hey there.
What's up, Cliff Briscoe?
If you want to buy something from a shop, you'll have...
Can you tell me what happened to Boone's wife?
Can't say we spoke much. Boone did most of the buying for him. She was in the store once, but she didn't stay long. Had a look on her face like she'd smelled something sour. But far as I can remember, the gift shop smelled fine. Well, fine as it always does.
Looking for a man in a checkered coat. Have you seen anyone like that?
Sure, but he didn't buy any souvenirs, if that's what you're wondering. Sounded like he didn't have his money with him. His friends seemed disappointed about it. Heck, I would be too if I found such a fine store and left my money elsewhere. Manny might know more about him. Thought he might have been friends with one or two of them. He's up in the dino mouth during the day.
Goodbye.
Come back soon now.
All right, find out from Mandy Vargas where the cons were headed. Oh, that's cool. He likes dinos. Oh, he really likes dinos. Ranger Andy's bungalow. What's up, Ranger Andy?
We haven't met yet. You must be new in town. I'm Andy.
What can you tell me about Boone's wife?
Carla was a knockout. Whenever Boone walked around with her, he always had this funny grin on his face like he couldn't believe his luck. I know we couldn't. That wasn't the only reason she stuck out, though. That girl never minced words. If she'd had better food or hospitality, she'd let you hear it. Trouble was, she usually had. I don't think she meant it. She really was a sweet girl. I think she just wanted to remind herself that there's still nicer places in this world than NOVAC. Who could blame her for that?
What's wrong with Boone?
Had his wife taken. I don't think he'll ever be the same as he was. Damn shame. I told the Rangers up at the station to keep an eye out, but there's just too much ground out there for them to cover.
What do you do here, Andy?
Right now, a whole lot of sitting on my keister and counting cracks in the ceiling. I wouldn't wish it on anybody. On better days, I help keep the peace. Boone and Vargas watch the road. I watch the town. Tell myself I'm doing some good.
You're with the NCR, right?
Was with them. That was back when my arm and leg used to work better. I still like to pretend I'm a ranger, though. I'll check in with the guys up at the station pretty regular on the ham radio. Sometimes they stop by, tell me they're paying their respects, the smug bastards. They haven't been responding to me last couple days. I guess they got tired of hearing me talk, but it still got me a little worried. Hell, listen to me talk, like some damn mother hen.
Would you feel better if I checked on your NCR friends for you?
No. They're gonna think I'm having trouble letting go. They're good soldiers. I don't give them enough credit.
Tell me about the Rangers.
They're the NCR's finest. A one-man platoon, each of them. You got a job where even thinking about it would scare a man senseless? That's when you bring in the Rangers. And if you see a squad of veterans, guys who are in their black armor, well, you won't find a more beautiful sight.
Did you do something to your leg?
Yeah, twice. Actually, the first time, it was more like half my body. Knocked me out of the Rangers. This time, it's mostly just reminded me how useless I've gotten.
What happened?
A few years back, we get a tip that some Legion slavers were holed up in this burnt-out house a few clicks from where we were stationed. We get there and it's deserted. No sign anyone's been there. I mean, nothing. As we're leaving, I hear something behind me. I turn around and there's this kid, just skin and bone, and he's looking up at us and he's scared half to death. Been hiding in a closet.
What'd you do?
I go to grab him out of there and I notice he's holding something in his hand. Something metal. He shuts himself back in the closet and that's when I see the grenade he's left by my feet. They do it a lot, the Legion, using kids. They know we'll hesitate. Anyway, that was the first time. Second time, I fell down those stairs in front of the motel, just in case I got to thinking I'd put it all behind me.
Aw, poor bud. Your body's injured, not your mind. You're kidding yourself if you think you're useless.
People don't exactly line up to find out what's in my head. Can't remember the last time someone suggested I knew something worth knowing. You know, maybe there's something I can do for you. Since you've gone to all the trouble of flattering a crippled old soldier, there's a move we have in the ranges for knocking an opponent off his feet. Saved my butt a bunch of times, maybe it will for you too. Let me show you how it's done.
Ooh, you've learned the Ranger takedown special move. To use this, initiate a power attack while moving backwards. You'll drop your opponent to the ground. Alright, well I don't use melee, but that looks like that's a good way to make melee pretty OP.
You'll get the hang of that takedown.
Alright. Yo. Yeah, with Boone up in the tower. Yeah, you can still have a tragic backstory, but you can still be kind of chill. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to move this to the... So I think... Yeah. That's a permanent knowledge boost. I'll take that. Alright. So let's go interrogate some people. What's up, Jeannie Mae?
Well, welcome to you. You look tired from the road. Why don't you relax a spell? Let this fine town take care of you.
What can you tell me about Boone's wife?
How should I put it? I guess you could say she was kinda like a cactus flower. Real pretty to look at, but there was just no getting close to her. She never did take to living here. She liked the big lights and fast living of New Vegas. I got the feeling she was trying to get Boone to leave with her, but I guess she got tired of waiting.
What's wrong with Boone?
Nothing that wouldn't be wrong with any man who loses a wife, I suppose. Poor dear. I know he thinks she was kidnapped, but I'm not so sure she didn't just run off on her own. You could tell she was thinking about it ever since they arrived.
Alright, what's this place?
We're in a little desert oasis, name of NOVAC. This is the Dino Delight Motel, and it's mine.
What is there of interest around here?
Well, there's Dinky, the town mascot. He's a sight. You probably already saw him when you came in, but you can go up inside, too. Up the road a ways to the west, there's RepCon. That's the old rocket factory. There's been some sinister characters out there lately, so you may want to stay clear. Other than that, nothing to do but take it easy and enjoy good company.
Anything else?
Well, up north a ways, you'll see a big tower. That's Helios 1. Used to be a power plant in its day. And there's a town just east of here called Nelson. Used to be such a quaint little place until those slavers took it over. But we got our wonderful snipers keeping an eye in that direction, and so far, the slavers have left us alone.
Tell me more about RepCon.
I just know what I've heard. There's supposed to be some ghouls that went in a while back. Ever so often, there'll be a commotion from that direction, explosions and such. Watch out for strangers. I hope...
Where can I get some supplies?
Go see Cliff Briscoe at the Dino Bite gift shop and tell him I sent you. I think he gets lonely standing around in that dino belly all day. He'll be glad for the company.
We haven't met yet.
Oh, what am I doing? I got to thinking about making a good impression and plain forgot to tell you my name. I'm Jeannie Mae. I take care of folks here at the motel, long as they aren't troublemakers.
And what's been going on around town lately?
Well, let's see. Dusty McBride's been losing some Brahmin, but that's probably the heat more than anything. Honestly, it's been real quiet. Ranger Andy's still hurt, but we got these two gentlemen snipers watching the road day and night, keeping the trash out of NOVAC. They've been a blessing.
No, I'm gonna say that. Alright. Like to rent a room?
I can't see as how I'd charge you after the generous things you've done for the town. The room's on me. Your room will be the one upstairs, closest to the lobby side. Here's your key. Let me know if there's anything I can do to make your stay better for you.
All right.
Watch out for strangers.
I think we've pretty much, that's like your first like player home, I think. Ooh, I can have items delivered to this location as well as deliver items from this location to other Mojave Express drop boxes. Would you like to ship some items? Oh, close by. Okay, cool. So you can send like mail between places. That's neat. All right.
Hey there.
All right. Now, Jeannie Mae Crawford. She was a little sus. I mean, she was like, she ran off on her own. She didn't get taken by slavers, which isn't the worst thing, but I want to double check to see if she's got some dirt. No, nothing in there. All right, and then this busted little house. All right, pre-war book. All right, so we're getting some daytime up here. Let's see. Little workbench. You never played the you never played the Fallout series, but your friends love it. Yes. Oh yeah, we can sell those. Ooh, we can sell this. Ooh, empty. Ooh, blue star cap. Yes. Perfect. Well, we need 20 of those. We've got a few of those now. The Fallout games, like, they're some of my favorite games. Like, if you like Skyrim, Fallout is like pretty much the same, but sci-fi. The vibe that it is, where it's like a alternate history, where basically they never developed the microchip, but they developed a lot of it, like atomic energy. Basically all that thing of like everything like from the 50s and 60s of like the world of tomorrow sort of idea. Cool. So what we got going on here?
What?
No Bark Noonan?
Who sent you? I ain't talking. They tried to get me to talk before, but I didn't say nothing. And I don't aim to now, by gum.
Who tried to make you talk?
Confound it, No Bark, you done it again. You let on that you know things. Now they'll never let you be. All right, stranger, you got me. What do you want to know?
What do you know about the abduction of Boone's wife?
Seen it all. Seen shadowy folk come to his room and leave again in the middle of the night. Thought one might have gone in the lobby, too, for a spell. Could be that person went in to get something. Or used the John, maybe. Mighty interesting either way, you ask me. I thought it was cannibals, come to eat us all for sure. So I kept out of sight. But now I know better.
Who was it?
More rat men. Come up from the underneath to steal young women with promises of riches and fancy mud mansions with all the latest designer appliances. They covered our lady folks' long hair for wigs, it said, being either bald or balding themselves.
What's been going on in town?
There's been things of a disturbing nature going on at the McBride Corral. Seems every night one of their herd meets a most unnatural death, and always there's holes all over the body. Work of the chupacabra, the livestock vampire, says NOVAC, but they don't pay no mind. Too many holes, they say, and there's bullets in them. Well, says NOVAC, we got a chupacabra with an automatic weapon. That's when they get real quiet, because now they see the predicament we're in.
What do you know about the deaths in the corral?
I come face to face with the chupacabra himself one night, whilst I was investigating whether this gecko was hiding his treasure from me. He was the meanest, ugliest chupacabra you could imagine. Had 2 heads and fangs down to the ground. Best I could tell anyways, since when he come up to me, he was invisible. Had himself a blunderbuss, what would rotate and shoot bullets real fast out of a backpack. Never seen nothing like it. Walked right past me having an argument with somebody. But I only saw one chupacabra, so I guess the other fella had to be invisible too. Only more invisible than the other one.
Anything interesting happening in the area?
Folks will tell you that they seen ghouls up near the rocket factory. Sensationalist hooey, cooked up by superstitious yokels, seeing phantoms of their own imagining.
Who do you think is actually at the factory?
Ghosts. Commie ghosts who don't know they're dead. Hoping to steal our rockets so they can fly up and paint the moon pink and draw a Lenin face on it. I seen one of them disappear and reappear before my very eyes. Although, being a scientist, I have to admit I might have just blinked for longer than usual, what with the shock of seeing a commie ghost and so forth.
Has anyone been acting strange lately?
I don't trust a man that doesn't have something strange going on about him, because it means he's hiding it from you. If a man's wearing his pants on his head, or if he says his words backwards from time to time, you know it's all laid out there for you. But if he's friendly to strangers and keeps his home spick and span, more often than not, he's done something even his own ma couldn't forgive.
Why do they call you No Bark?
Because they know I ain't just barking here. What I say has got bite, because it's the truth. Them quack doctors can say what they want about all the rat scorpion stings that done pierced my skull. I know what I seen.
Well, have a good day, No Bark.
If anyone asks, we never spoke.
Sure. All right, this is interesting. All right, hope you're doing okay, buddy. Oh, okay, you got a vending machine. Okay, so we found a little bit of a hint. Yep. Yeah, they're Nuka-Cola. It's a whole vibe. Like, the whole attitude of Fallout is think like 1950s, 1960s, like Coca-Cola and like World of Tomorrow. But then cranked up to like 11. What's up? What's up, doggies? Yeah, what are you guys up to? You've been meaning to watch your show, but it's on a very long watch list. Yes. I think each season right now is like 8 episodes. And at least for me, it feels like they move fast. So if you are doing some like WoW and you have that on the side monitor, like if you're just like running around playing WoW and doing stuff, it's a really great like side monitor piece to show. But the show does a pretty good job of like condensing what the games are like. Hey, what's up, Old Lady Gibson?
Hi there. I'm Old Lady Gibson, or so they tell me. I've got odds and ends for sale, and I'm pretty good at fixing things, too. You might have noticed the very large building just north of here. That's Helios 1. The NCR runs the place, so it's off limits to prospectors.
What can you tell me about RepCon?
Sometimes it seems like I spent the better portion of my youth in that old wreck of a building. Me and my hubby, may the man rest in peace, used to scavenge there. If it weren't bolted down, you can bet we took it and sold it. A lot of the scrap you see around here is from RepCon. Even my favorite chair.
What do you know about Helios 1?
The way I heard it, the Brotherhood of Steel ran the place before the NCR took it away from them. I'm not sure who started shooting first. But when it was over, the Brotherhood, with all their fancy armor and weapons, was on the run. Nobody's heard from them since.
Why do they call you Old Lady Gibson?
Well, I'll give you a hint. They used to just call me Gibson. I hope you can figure out the rest. I don't mind, to be honest. Living long is a real accomplishment these days. Remains to be seen if I end up dying peaceful in my bed.
Need something repaired.
Sure thing. Let me have a look.
Okay. Yeah, let's get the bandolier armor. Yeah, 200 for the service rifle's not bad. What do you got for sale?
Happy to do it.
Okay, and then... Ooh, you got plenty of... Alright, cowboy repeater. Let's see... Varmint rifle, weathered pistol. I think we're good there. But yeah, Fallout is very fun. It's like one of my favorite series overall. And I'd say you can start with Fallout 4. Fallout 76 is really good as well. If you want to start with like classic Fallout, I'd say start with Fallout 3. Fallout 3 is really good. Fallout New Vegas, I think I kind of like Fallout New Vegas's like writing, like Fallout New Vegas's variety of stories feels better, and how much your choices affect the main outcome of the story I like a lot more. Fallout 3 is better for having more polish. It has a much more cohesive narrative, and then all the DLC for Fallout 3 expand the main story further for the most part. Where for Fallout New Vegas, all the DLC is like its own little side story, which they're really fun. Don't get me wrong, but that's the thing, is like you're going off a different road and getting like a different tale, and then you're coming back. There's only like one DLC that's a direct like continuation of the story, and I think that's like Lonesome Road. But if you get Fallout New Vegas, which is really, really awesome, like don't get me wrong, if you want to start there, perfect place to start. I do recommend getting Nexus mods and their mod manager Vortex, and at least getting the like the New Vegas Skies mod, where you get more skyboxes and better lighting. Get the texture pack updates, and then just get the like unofficial patch from the New Vegas mods, because that prevents like a lot of crashing and a lot of like memory load errors, which is cool. But really, really like very role play heavy. Like if you're looking for a great RPG, any of the Fallouts are an amazing RPG. Like you actually feel like you're making a lot of choices. You're designing your character's personality a lot, which is really, really cool. And that's what's cool, is like there's so many different options for building a character. Like you can do melee, you can do guns, you can do someone who's sciencey. But the writing and like the humor, like for it being really dark and brutal, it's very humorous. And that's one thing that I really like. It's like very oh, tumblers today? Heck yeah, dude. That's free. That's free points. Like it's very unique. Like it's its own sort of vibe and attitude. You'll see like Fallout 1 and 2 and like Fallout Tactics and stuff. Like they were the original games, but they were top-down like cover shooters. They're cool, but they're very old school by today's standards, and like the kind of old school where they might only be in like 800 by 600 resolution windows, like heavy like late 90s, very early 2000s games. But I know people who play through them, and same thing, like the writing and the wackiness, it's all based off of like atomic age kind of like goofy stuff. Like idea of like, you know, like what if there's the Jetsons and like technology from the Jetsons with like robots, but what if they were like unhinged, and like, you know, what would be the consequences of a lot of the like going to this level of technology like unregulated. And that's been pretty cool. That's what I like a lot about a lot of this. Ooh, laser focus optics. What else you got? Okay, you don't really have a whole lot. But hey, sell stuff. That's really good. Boxing times, bobby pin. And then, all right, what about pulse slug, 12 gauge buckshots? Oh, 12 gauge pulse. Yeah, we'll sell those. Sell grenades. All right, and then electron charge pack, flavor fuel. All right, and then anything else I want to get rid of. That's pretty fair. Goodbye.
Subject E, diagnosis complete. Begin recording.
Oh.
My name is Whitley. I'm a researcher at Adams Air Force Base. Until recently, I was in charge of the Duraframe reinforcement project for the combat model iBots.
Logback, playback, continue.
iBot Duraframe Subject E is both the prototype and the last functional model in this test group. I was prepared to make several significant upgrades to the machines. However, as the project was canceled and all Duraframe assets are being diverted to Hellfire armor, I'm sending this model to the Navarro outpost.
Continue.
If you're listening to this log from one of our Enclave outposts in Chicago, give this unit whatever repairs it needs so it can continue to Navarro.
Oh, cool.
So, you're back. Now, where did we leave off? Take...
All right, what do you got going on in the garage? She's just sleeping with a baseball bat by her side. Well, that's cool. All right. So let's see about Quest, Edie, my love. Edie appears to have some Enclave log data stored that is triggered by some keywords. Okay. Alright, look for evidence. Alright. Okay. So, super secret robot. That sounds neat. And then let's help the mystery of the missing wife. Alright, we talked to that guy. Alright, let's go talk to the farmers, the cattle ranchers. See if they got something.
What brings you here?
What can you tell me about Boone's wife?
Boone. That's that sniper fella. Works in the dinosaur, right? I only met them but once or twice. They seemed real happy together. I really ought to get to know them better. They're probably nice folk. Nice.
Things treating you all right?
What can you tell me about Boone's wife?
Well, to be honest with you, I don't really know them two as well as I might. I remember she had an edge about her, like she'd rather be someplace else. This kind of life ain't for everyone, That's for darn sure.
All right. But NOVAC, yeah. So this was in the opening shot of season 2 of
What's going on, man?
Yeah, so this town was an opening shot of season 2 of Fallout, the TV show. Who are you?
I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you got a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone.
What do you do to protect your town from?
You name it. Anything that comes within 1,000 yards that looks like trouble. Lately, we've been getting ghouls, coming from the road to Repcon out to the west. Quite a few last couple days. The big threat is the Legion coming from the east. If they decide to attack with a full force, they'll run us over. But so far, we've been lucky.
Who's Boone?
Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR. After we got out, I talked him into settling down here. So, here we are. I'd introduce you, but we're not so friendly right now.
Why are you on bad terms with Boone?
Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since.
What did you and Boone's wife argue about?
Man, you name it. See, I grew up in North Vegas. Me and my cousins, we were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang, I loved it. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So, I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman, who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, I didn't see eye to eye with the bitch.
Did you have anything to do with Boone's wife's disappearance?
Believe me, when I heard the news, my first thought was, I owe somebody big. I figured Boone would come around after a while. But he hasn't. I'm starting to think that if he doesn't find her, things will never go back to the way they were.
Who would want to hurt Boone's wife?
Man, everybody. That girl didn't have one friend in this whole town. She didn't want any. She wanted to sit in her room all day and make herself miserable, and she went out of her way to be rude. She upset a lot of people. You wouldn't have liked her either.
So you were in a gang? Wow, were they tough?
Were they tough? I was in the cons, man. It
Damn,
doesn't
dude.
get any badder.
What was your tour with the NCR like?
Oh, it was great. I wouldn't trade it. Something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe. What's not to like?
So why'd you leave?
Well, I just felt like it was time, you know? Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns.
What had happened at Bitter Springs?
I still don't know exactly. Just that a lot of people died who didn't want to be a part of the fighting at all. I don't blame anybody for it. There's so much chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys. But it did take something out of it for me. Just wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked.
Looking for a man in a checkered coat.
Sure, I know him. What do you want with him?
I have a score to settle.
Doesn't surprise me. Guy seemed like he'd do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Probably makes a lot of enemies. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too.
What do you need?
NOVAC, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now.
Why don't you deal with it?
I would, but I've got to watch the road. Caesar's Legion has been taking territory just east of here. They took Nelson. If we let our guard down, they might attack. All it takes for the Legion is for them to sense weakness.
Well, what needs to be done?
Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
Okay. I'll see what can be done about it.
It'd mean a lot to me.
And goodbye.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Dino...
Jeannie Mae sent me.
Bless her. Seems like every traveler I get in here tells me the same thing. They see the sign and think, gift shop? That's just too good to be true. But Jeannie Mae always points them back in my direction. Well, a friend of Jeannie's is a friend of mine, and my friends get a discount at my store.
Oh, nice.
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the Repcon factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature.
What about supplies and guns? Sell those?
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
What about the souvenir rockets?
They're scale replicas of the real thing. Very detailed. Got a liquid in them that makes them glow. From what I hear, Repcon used to give them out on tours of their HQ up in Henderson. But I guess they had to stop after the first few kids thought they were filled with Nuka-Cola and drank it down. The papers had a name for the condition and everything. They called it the...
Okay. We'll do that. Alright, we just got a lot of upgrades, which is really nice. So let's see. Alright, and then let's go up to our 9mm. Alright, mod. Yeah. Small handgun mod. Alright. My submachine gun, nope. Service rifle. Durability, that's good. Rifle extended mags. Alright, I got the extended mags, okay. Caravan.
Welcome back. Sure thing. Have a look.
Alright, so let's see. Oh, nice. Oh, it's like a times 2 scope. That's nice. Looks like a Halo pistol. Manny, you made the right choice putting us up and keeping it quiet. This weasel Benny's been twitchy since we stole that package from his boss. Making me nervous as hell. But when I find out what we'd been passing through on our way to Boulder City, I was sure we could count on you. Let the other cons say what they want. I know where your loyalty is. One day you'll remember where you belong, and your brothers and sisters will welcome you back like you never left. You know where to find us, McMurphy. Okay. Alright, typewriter. What's up, Boone?
You need to leave.
What's up, Daisy?
Fine weather for flying. It's times like these that make me miss it all.
You were a pilot?
Vertibird pilot. 71 missions and only lost 1 chopper. Rotor malfunction over Klamath. Hard landing, but I walked away.
What do you do in NOVAC?
I help folks strip down the more complicated bits of salvage they bring in. Engines mostly. The bits and pieces we take out are usually worth more than the whole thing put together.
That's fair about engines. Did you fly for the NCR?
4? No, not exactly. It was a long time ago. Things are a lot different these days, and those days are way behind me.
Goodbye.
Watch your 6 out there.
Maybe they were part of Brotherhood of Steel.
Oh, please don't kill me. I swear I'll have... Wait, you don't work for Mr. Bishop, do you?
No, I don't. What makes you think that?
Sorry, it's just you look like his type, you know? You got that hard-ass wasteland explorer thing going on. Yeah. Oh, it's you again. What is it?
Aren't you that singer from New Reno? I think I saw you play the clubs there.
Oh, so you have heard of me. Yeah, that's right. I was the big draw at the Shark Club. People used to pay hundreds of caps to see me.
Why'd you come all the way out here from New Reno?
You don't know Mr. Bishop. He's not like other bosses up there. He knows the wasteland like the back of his hand, and he likes to wander it. I knew if I didn't get way the hell away from New Reno, he'd run me down like a dog.
Why would this Mr. Bishop be after you?
Oh, well, that's all just a big misunderstanding, see? Mr. Bishop, well, he owed me a lot of money, and, you know, he's a busy guy, so I sort of figured I'd just take it off his hands.
You robbed a casino boss.
Robbed is such an ugly word. It's more like I took care of a payroll problem for him. Also, I might have, sort of plowed his daughter. A little.
Wow, my hat off to you. That takes some balls.
Thanks. But if Bishop finds me and I don't have his money, my balls are going to be on his trophy wall.
That's a tough break. Good luck with that.
Thanks.
And so because of that, you ran all the way to NOVAC?
I figured it might take him a while to understand his accounting error and cool down a little. Also, I might have...
I'll let you know if I find any work for a singer.
You do that? Great. I really appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, little payroll problem. Let me just steal money from a casino boss, dude. Nothing ever came out of that, right? Like, nothing wrong? No, there's no reason. It's just a little accounting error. Like you said, accounting error. Oh, somebody here was shooting up. Well, it's MedX, so... Oh, well, there's Jet, too, so that's not... Oh. Hydra. Yep, they were doing drugs and puking blood. Yep. Alright, and I think this is our first player housing. Only a few bloodstains, nothing major. Ooh, safe's empty. Suitcase empty. Radiation King. Oh, doctor's bag. Alright, safe. Alright, so we can store some stuff in here. So, let's store these, some dynamite. We'll store the weather 10mm. Alright, so... Alright, Desperado hat, rad suit, reading glasses, sexy sleepwear. Doctor fatigues. Future weapons today, lad's life. Here we go. Stealth boy. Yep. Four. Alright, miscellaneous. And any weight to these. Lead. Ooh, yeah. Well, we'll drop. There we go. Ammo. Ammo should always be free weight. Alright, cool. Here we go. And sweet. Right. Alright, let's see. So 9mm should be right there. 10mm submachine gun should be up there. Alright. So that's all well and good. Alright, we talked to that guy. So we're going to take a nap. I like the teddy bear. Alright, so we're going to sleep till about midnight. Now we're well rested. I think that gives us a bonus to XP. We're going to save it. Check in here. So locked safe. Okay. Ooh. So bill of sale. Take that. Yeah, that's worth it. Oh, sweet. So we just got lockpicks. Alright. Ooh. Okay. Apparel. Alright, we can't take that off. Yeah, because it's part of quest stuff. And then bill of sale. We, the representatives of the Consul Officeriorium, have this day bargained and purchased from Jeannie Mae Crawford of the Township of NOVAC the exclusive rights to ownership and sale of the slave Carla Boone for the sum of 1,000 bottle caps. And those of her unborn child, oh, that's messed up, for the sum of 500 bottle caps, the recipient whereof is hereby acknowledged. We warrant a slave and her young to be sound, healthy, and slaves for life. We covenant with the said Jeannie Mae Crawford that we have full power to bargain and sell said slave and her offspring. Payment of an additional 500 bottle caps will be due pending successful maturation of the fetus, the claim to which shall be guaranteed by possession of this document. M. Scribonius Alibo Drusus et al., administrators of M. Licinius Crassus, consul officiorum ab famulatus. Yep, so she was like, she probably just ran off because she was a hoe. And it's like, you sound suspicious. Turns out she was sus. And it's like, hey. Sup, Jeannie Mae?
Hey there. Is everything all right? Awful late to be dropping in unexpected.
Come with me. There's something you should see in front of the dinosaur.
Okay, if that's what you think.
I'm just going to take a walk out here real quick. Oh, body to loot. We'll just take the pack of cigarettes. Nothing else worth buying. Jeannie Mae? Coming out this way? What's up? Yeah, just over here. Just a little walk. Nice air, nice. You know, you like the cool nights. Good weather. And just one moment. It's a little cold. I'm just going to put on my hat here real quick and get a little bit comfortable. How are you doing? Right. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. And sheriff's hat. How you doing, Victor?
Hey there, friend.
All right, and then Boone. Let's have a chat, my guy. Good job, nice shooting.
That's it then. How did you know?
I found the bill of sale.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It'd be like them to keep paperwork. Here. This is all I can give. I think our dealings are done here.
What will you do after this?
I don't know. I won't be staying, I know that. Don't see much point in anything right now, except hunting legionaries. Maybe I'll wander. Like you.
Come with me. Let's go after the Legion together.
You don't want to do that.
I thought snipers worked in teams.
Yeah. Working on your own, you're a lot less effective. I've been there and paid for it. But this isn't gonna end well. Fine. Let's get out of here.
Boone has given you the spotter perk. Oh, that's cool. I get ED and Boone. Yo, I got 2 followers. So we got super special secret robot and military sniper. We are a gang now. All right, cool. So from there, let's take a peek at, they went that away. Edie, my love, come fly with me. Head to the Repcon 5th facility west of NOVAC. Right? So, abandoned Brotherhood Seal Bunker, Camp Forlorn Hope. Alright, and then I think Boulder City neutral. I think we want to head out this way. Because I'm pretty sure that's where the Legion is. But this is a good place to maybe stop it for now. I think maybe if we head out and at least discover that Legion town. Will feel good. But hey, that's what happens when you sell someone's wife and unborn child into slavery. Yep, human trafficking is bad. Very, very bad. That be wrong. Not cool. Okay, and then let's take a peek at the perks and with the spotter. While Boon's a companion, hostile targets are highlighted whenever the player is actively aiming. Oh, that's cool. Oh, look at our XP, 5558. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, throwing spears. Oh, wow.
Hold up there. This area is locked down by the NCR military until we can dislodge some Legion snakes from Nelson.
Name's Buck Hardblast.
My apologies, but that name and face ain't ringing the old school bell upstairs. Afraid I can't let you through until the situation is resolved.
Did you hear me? My name is Buck Hardblast. I can take care of that. You may not know me, but I'm no friend of the Legion, and I'll lend a hand to get rid of them.
Fair enough. It's not like any of the troopers around here are jumping up to volunteer. If you had a few dozen doses of Psycho on you, maybe we could pep those weepy troopers into charging down into Nelson and taking back the camp. But since that's not likely, you could help me take out the Legion's trooper hostages.
Don't you have the authority to command the troopers to go into the camp?
I'm a ranger. They're troopers. Different branches.
Oh, okay.
I don't have authority over them, even though they're as green as a super mutant's backside. Besides, they'd probably start crying as soon as they saw the hostages get so much as a bruise. Nope, they don't got the stomach for it.
Why take out the hostages?
The troopers won't go down into camp with their comrades at risk. Dirty game the Legion likes to roll out whenever they get a chance. Problem is, Ranger Milo doesn't want to play. If we take out the hostages, they've got squat for leverage.
That's fucked up. Why don't you try to rescue them?
Back at Ranger School, they taught us not to run headlong into a battle when you're outnumbered 10-1. You want to go down there and try to haul those crippled boys off those poles? You're dumber than you look.
Don't think I can help you. Sorry.
That's a shame. Well, let me know if you change your mind, or those Legion sons of bitches will be holed up in Nelson for weeks.
Talk about something else.
What?
Any towns nearby?
There's NOVAC due west. Just look for the Big Lizard. They got some decent supplies and a place to stay. The 188's north on the 95. Good for all kinds of trade. Not much south on 95 unless you turn west on 164 to Nipton. Right off the rail line.
What happened here?
Troopers tried moving down from Forlorn Hope because we got this big gap between there and Searchlight. Turns out we were spread too thin. We took our sweet-ass time setting up in Nelson, and the Legion managed to hop over the Colorado and attack before things were settled.
You in charge here?
Nope, I'm just the only ranger around. The rest of the kids here are troopers, inexperienced, outnumbered, and under-equipped.
Goodbye.
Hey, hold on. Just so you know, if you go down into that camp, one of two things is gonna happen. Either that little head of yours is gonna sail into the Colorado courtesy of a Legion machete, or they're gonna try to make friends with you. And if I find out you're friends with the Legion, I'll put a lump of lead through your skull as soon as you pop it back up over the ridge. Are we clear?
Understood.
Much obliged.
We're getting close to Nelson. Any closer, I'm shooting any legionary I see. Hope that's not a problem.
Not a problem at all. That's a solution.
Damn right. You and I, we're just a couple of problem solvers.
Hell yeah, buddy.
We can't hold this road if they come up through town.
Okay. Some C4 and a detonator. That's kind of cool. All right. So let's do a save.
Howdy. What's...
Want to help you with the Legion?
Good. We clear out the hostages, they lose their advantage. They're down in a clearing, crucified on some telephone poles. I'll cover you from the ridge. Just make it quick. These boys should be put out of their misery, not plinked to death with some old varmint rifle. And don't get any dreamy notions about playing the hero and dragging these boys out. You'll get swarmed. Now let's go.
Okay, no. So I'm going to load. We're not going to take his quest. We're going to go in there. We're going to save everybody. Aid. We'll take that. Alright, and then... Discovered Nelson. Ha ha! Okay. Some jalapenos.
Eat this.
What's up, Boone? Oh, nice. Woo! All right. Yo! Ooh, okay, so let's do medicine 40.
Mercy killing's a last resort. Glad you recognized we had options.
Yeah. Okay, world map. remove it. Okay, because yeah, I mean, hey. Perks, skills, Simpack, effectiveness, and Radix right away. Yeah, so I mean, hey, makes our Simpacks way better, so why not level that up? And speech we got up to 85. But great, we're solving problems.
Howdy. What's the word?
Looks like I was able to get a few of the hostages out alive.
I have to admit, I didn't think you could do it. Guess that makes me the sap and you the hero. I'm not authorized to pay for contract work, but here's something for the effort. And I'll make sure everyone hears about what you did. Thanks.
Yeah, buddy. NCR fin gained. 50 bottle caps. It's totally cool. Alright. So we saved them and we're cleaning up the wasteland. So Camp Forlorn Hope, Boulder City, 188 Trading Post, Repcon Headquarters, Camp McCarran, Crimson Caravan Company, Northern Passage. Okay, I think that heads up to the other DLC. Sloan. And I think that's one thing. Fall New Vegas, like, once you just go through the questline and do everything, it moves relatively quickly. Like, there's lots of quests to go in and hunt and find out. But at least for right now, being able to get through, I think we're getting along pretty well. Because once you get to New Vegas, that's one side, and the NCR versus Legion is a whole other part of, like, the main storyline, right? So, NOVAC, Toxic Dump Site, Repcon Test Site. We will head back into NOVAC, and we're probably just going to take a nice little, like, sleep and then save and continue on the next day. But right now, we're doing super fantastic. We got our, like, 2 followers right now. Still playing on very hard mode, but, you know, we just cleaned out a whole Legion occupied town, saved some NCR people. So we're getting, and we're, you know, got our NCR armor. We're not officially part of the NCR yet, but might as well be, right? And, you know, if we can get the Rangers perk at some point, that'd be tight. Don't know if that's possible, but I think it is. I think you can have a way to get through there. Let's see, anything on you? Nope, just blast armor, blast helm. Like that look like he took a little bite at the motel sign. That's cute. And so after this, we'll go to, I think it's Come Fly With Me, and that's a really cool quest line. You're gonna be doing some stuff with some ghouls, so we'll head out there next time we're on and have a whole lot of fun. Now we got our player housing here. We got our little safe going on right here. And what are we going to drop off? Carrot. So this is all stuff to sell for sure. Ooh. We got varmint rifle. Varmint rifle's okay, but we don't really use it that much. I might store this. Oh shit, I took everything out. So I might store a super special one. So binoculars. Oh, C4. Let's see. Cowboy repeater. Detonator. Dynamite. Alright, and then loaded pistol. Alright. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Perception 1, crit chance +5. That's cool, but I like my regular old cowboy hat for the roleplay, dude. Alright, and then reading glasses, sexy sleepwear. Suave gambler hat. Alright, and then anti-venom. Doctor's bag. I mean, we can hold on to all those. They're pretty good. Let's see here. Miscellaneous. Bottle caps. Anything here we want to store. We'll sell that. Oh, lead. Okay, ammo, nope. And we're all good. So we're gonna take a little nappy poo. We'll get well rested, and then next time we're on, we'll go do some ghoul stuff and make our way further north and see if we get closer to New Vegas. But it's really, really cool. I know there's gonna be a lot kind of coming along our way. But we've already got our speech up to 85, so we'll have like no problem being able to get through a lot of that. So we're gonna hit a save. But appreciate everyone for coming, hanging out for a nice late night Sunday stream, powering through. And you guys have a great start to your next week, Monday tomorrow, and be easy and be happy. See you soon.